Welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today, taking a look at the amazing Alex Morgan.
Alex Morgan.
We're going beyond the goals and the wins, though.
Yeah.
We've got some excerpts here from, well, wouldn't you know it, an article called Alex Morgan.
Straight to the point.
But it's not just about what she did, it's about what her journey can, teach all of us.
It's interesting, right? The article really takes this cool angle. It's about so much more than soccer,
Oh, yeah.
It's about, resilience, sheer determination, and how you use your influence when you get to that level.
Imagine being that little girl in the stands, watching Mia Hamm say goodbye, never knowing that UUD be the one inspiring the next generation.
Oh, yeah.
That's the power of this story, right?
Right.
And the article makes it super clear Alex's success wasn't just because she was good at soccer, naturally talented.
Right.
It was her dedication, her unwavering dedication.
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting, I think. It's not just about the medals and the fame. It's about understanding what it takes, the mindset.
Right.
That's the thing we can all learn from, no matter what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Applying that same, dedication, to what we're passionate about.
Totally.
That grit.
The article takes us back to 2011, to the FIFA Women's World Cup. Can you imagine the pressure stepping onto that field at that age? A nation's hopes are on your shoulders.
It's the kind of thing that, that could creak someone.
Yeah.
But instead of letting that get to her, Alex thrives.
Right.
Her approach wasn't about avoiding the pressure. It was using it.
Oh, interesting.
Like it was fuel. And that's huge for all of us. It's not about shrinking back. It's about, how we step up.
You got it.
Yeah.
This drive to be the best, it went way beyond the World Cup. The article takes us to the 2012 Olympics.
Oh.
London. Remember that game against Canada? Legendary.
Oh, okay.
I bet you remember this one. Old Trafford went into overtime. And
then boom.
Yes.
Game-winning goal.
The article really captures the intensity of that moment.
This was so much more than just a gold medal win.
Yeah.
It put women's soccer on the map, globally.
For sure.
Showcasing the talent, the athleticism, inspiring all these young athletes worldwide. That's what a single moment can do.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But Alex, she's not just about trophies. The article makes it clear she became this powerful voice for change.
Yeah.
On and off the field.
What's so cool is, the article, it doesn't shy away from the hard stuff, the challenges she faced while advocating for equality.
Right.
In sports and beyond.
Right.
There were controversies, people pushing back, folks who didn't want to see things change. But Alex, she never backed down.
Never.
She used her platform to fight for what she believed in. Fairness, inclusion.
It's incredible, right? Seeing someone use their success to lift others up, fight for a better world. And, she had her setbacks too.
Of course.
The article goes into some detail about those injuries, how much determination it took to come back each time.
It makes you think, right? How do we respond to those kinds of things in our own lives?
Yeah.
Do we let them defeat us? Or do we come back stronger?
That's the question.
Yeah, Alex's story, it's like a blueprint. It's not about avoiding challenges. It's about having that warrior spirit, that refusal to give up.
I love that. Turning obstacles into opportunities to grow.
Exactly.
And the article, it really emphasizes that. It takes us through those moments, makes them feel real, relatable, showing us that even someone at the top, they face struggles.
Right. We all face adversity in our own ways.
Yeah.
And to see someone like Alex, a world-class athlete, go through it all and come out stronger, that's where the real inspiration is.
Absolutely.
It's not about being superhuman. It's about being human with all our flaws, our setbacks, and still achieving amazing things.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah. And, it wasn't just about her personal strength either.
Right.
The article talks about how she really pushed for bigger change, especially for women in sports.
Yeah. It talks about her being a strong advocate for equal pay,
Right.
Equal treatment for female athletes, something that's unfortunately still a huge issue.
Absolutely. And what's powerful is that she didn't just talk the talk, she walked the walk.
I'm sure.
She was a key part of that whole fight for equal pay for the U.S. women's national team, remember?
Yeah.
When that led to that big collective bargaining agreement.
It was a landmark deal.
Huge, right?
Yeah.
And it shows her leadership, not just on the field, but off it too.
Totally.
It underscores this point that the article keeps hitting. Alex's influence, it goes way beyond soccer.
Right.
She's a cultural icon, a role model for so many young girls, women everywhere, showing them, hey, dream big, fight for what you deserve.
And that brings us to this key takeaway. Alex Morgan's legacy, it's not just about all those goals, all those awards. It's about the impact she has, both on and off the field, inspiring a whole generation of athletes and advocates.
The article challenges us to think about how we can all learn from that. How can we make a difference in our own ways, big or small?
It's a powerful question. Makes you think about your own potential to create change, even if it's just in your community, right?
Exactly. One thing that really struck me was how she was always willing to challenge the status quo. She never shied away from speaking up, even when it was controversial.
You're thinking of that World Cup win, right? How she and the team celebrated that unapologetic joy, the confidence. Some people were really critical of that.
Exactly. That's part of what makes her so inspiring,
Yeah.
She refused to be put in a box, embraced her power, encouraged others to do the same.
It's like the article calls it unapologetic authenticity. It's the perfect way to describe her.
It really is. And it resonates, especially with young women who are often told, don't be too loud, don't celebrate too much, fit in.
Right. Be humble.
All that. But Alex, she blows that out of the water. She showed the world women can be fierce competitors. A&D, powerful advocates. A&D celebrate their wins with pure joy, all at the same time.
It's a powerful message.
And it's a legacy worth celebrating, because it's a message that needs to be heard loud and clear, not just in sports, but everywhere.
Absolutely. And the article ends on this really powerful note. Do what you think is impossible. It's like a call to action.
It is, right? It takes us back to that mindset thing. Alex's story shows us, with enough determination and enough belief in ourselves, we can achieve things we thought were totally out of reach. It's about tapping into that warrior spirit,
right?
That refusal to give up on our dreams.
And it's about using our voices, whatever platform we have, to make things better,
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, that's what a real legacy is all about. It's not just what we achieve, it's how we inspire and empower others to do the same.
It's like a ripple effect, right? One person's actions can make waves that go way beyond their own little circle, and Alex is a perfect example of that.
Totally agree. Now, the article leaves us with this final thought, something to chew on as we wrap this part up. What impossible dream will you make possible today?
Wow, that's a great question. It makes you stop and think about the things you might have put off, those dreams that seem too big. Maybe it's time to revisit them, Channel that inner Alex Morgan and take that first step, because her story shows us anything is possible if we dare to dream big and never give up. It's interesting, though, right? The article, it doesn't make her out to be some kind of superhero, perfect and all that.
Right.
It actually talks about, her vulnerabilities.
Oh, yeah.
Doubts, the time she, stumbled.
And that's what makes it even more powerful, I think.
Yeah.
Because it reminds us that even these, global icons, symbols of strength, like Alex, they're human.
Right.
They have their own struggles, their own moments of, what am I doing?
Yeah. It's that human part, that realness that makes her story so inspiring.
Oh, it's okay to not be perfect.
Yeah.
To have doubts, to, hit those roadblocks. What really matters is how we deal with those things.
It's that resilience we keep talking about.
Exactly.
That ability to pick yourself back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going, even when things are tough.
And the article, it shows this over and over.
Yeah.
Her whole career, there were times of real adversity.
Oh, for sure.
Injuries, criticism, the pressure of, everyone expecting her to be amazing all the time.
Yeah.
She dealt with it all.
She did.
But every time, she found a way to come back, to learn from it, come back even stronger.
That says so much about her mental game, right? Her belief in herself.
For sure. And it's a big lesson for all of us. Life, it throws curveballs,
It does.
But it's how we face those things.
Yeah.
How we adapt, how we keep going. That's what shapes us.
So what's it all mean for us listening, right? We're not, world-class athletes.
Right.
So how do we take these lessons and, apply them to our own lives?
The thing about Alex's story, it goes beyond sports. It's about what humans can do, Determination, resilience, using what you've got to make things better.
Yeah.
It's no matter how big or small your, platform is.
It's like a reminder that we can all make a difference, right?
Yeah.
Chase our dreams, leave things better than we found them.
It's a call to action. Find those impossible dreams, the ones we've pushed aside because they seem too big, too hard. And then start taking steps.
Yeah.
Alex shows us with passion, dedication, belief, anything's possible.
So wrapping up our deep dive into Alex Morgan, let's all take that with us, that inspiration.
Yeah.
Embrace those challenges, chase the dreams that light us up,
Yeah.
And try to make the world a little bit better, because we can all be game changers, just like Alex.
Well said.
Okay.
Remember, the field is wide open and the world is waiting. What will your legacy be?